why you should file for citizenship while you're a green card holder, and maybe why you shouldn't. I'm going to list some of the benefits of having U.S. citizenship, and then on the other side, there might be some drawbacks. And so, depending on how you look at it. So, fundamentally, citizenship gives you a better grounding in this country, in the U.S. And so, if you have U.S. citizenship, and something happened, you got pulled over, what have you, Trump issued some executive order requiring you to do X. Immigration, and USCIS and Department of Homeland Security is not gonna affect day to day what you do as much as if you were a green card holder. A green card holder still, you reside here and it's in a permanent way, but if you leave the country, for example, for an extended period of time, meaning over 6 months to a year, at least over a year, you could, your green card could be deemed abandoned, and so not so much with U.S. citizenship. Further, with U.S. citizenship, you have the right to vote and to exercise that right. There's certain, public benefits that you might be able to get with U.S. citizenship than otherwise. One of the things on the flip side, so some of the main drawbacks that I see with people, and this is typically with wealthy individuals, is that especially having U.S. citizenship. Well, so first, giving up U.S. citizenship is challenging, and you have to pay money if you want to give it up. A big part of the reason why people typically give it up is for tax purposes. U.S. is one of, I believe, 2 or 3 countries in the whole world where even though you no longer live in the United States, you're still required to pay U.S. taxes, especially if you're above a certain bracket. But I'm not a tax attorney, so you should check in with an international tax attorney for that matter. And so that is one consideration to look at, as opposed to if you have a green card, again you're required to pay taxes with a green card. But with a green card, you can abandon it, and it's a different consideration than having citizenship and giving up the citizenship. Additionally, having U.S. citizenship might preclude you or might exclude you from receiving another type of citizenship, like, for example, Germany comes to mind. So in Germany does not recognize non-EU country citizenship. So, for example, if you have a U.S. citizenship and you're trying to become a citizen of Germany, you have to give up your U.S. citizenship. And so there's some of these issues that come up a fair amount, which you need to consider. And so overall, I'd say on balance, if you intend to live in the United States, it makes sense to have U.S. citizenship, because then there's no issues of, you can transmit the citizenship to your family, to your kids, even if they're not born outside the country. If you need to bring someone overseas, such as immediate relatives, such as parents and spouse, you're really able to do that a lot faster, as opposed to if you have a green card, there's not a visa readily available for you. So there on the immigration side and sponsoring other people, USCIS and DHS and the Department of State give a lot more leeway and much bigger preference to U.S. citizens versus green card holders. And so there you have it. That's kind of a balanced look at, should you get citizenship or should you stay with your green card. Thank you for watching.